Do you think Donald Trump back in around 2020 presidential campaign actually called the military suckers and losers? Do you recall that? Is it Trump's character to do something like that? Or do you think it's just all fake media, fake news?
Your voice, your vote. Multiple media outlets tonight reporting that President Donald Trump made disparaging comments about America's fallen troops, including calling U.S. Marines killed in World War I, quote, losers and suckers.
You can call it a September surprise. The Atlantic magazine reporting tonight that back in 2018, President Trump called fallen U.S. soldiers losers and suckers for getting killed in action. The article citing 4 people with firsthand knowledge of the situation, and tonight both the AP and Washington Post confirming the story.
I served on active duty in the military, and I find it absolutely disgraceful for anyone to think that Americans who gave their lives in service to our nation are somehow losers or suckers.
Los Angeles Congressman Ted Lieu, a veteran who still serves in the Air Force Reserve, outraged.
It is completely unacceptable when these words come from the mouth of the commander-in-chief, and I call on Donald Trump to immediately apologize.
Family members of the fallen reacting on social media tonight. One apparent California woman writing, "This is my grandfather. He was a Marine who took machine gun fire at Below Wood. He was honored by his country and by the people of France. Donald Trump just called him a loser for being wounded in action." And John, listed as being from Orange County, writing, "My grandfather lost at sea in World War II. Trump wondered what was in it for him." Tonight, the president returning from a rally in Pennsylvania, denying the story in its entirety from the tarmac of Joint Base Andrews.
I would be willing to swear on anything that I never said that about our fallen heroes. There is nobody that respects them more. What animal would say such a thing?
Back in 2015, then candidate Donald Trump said this about then Senator John McCain, who was a prisoner of war for 5 years in Vietnam.
He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's
in
a
the
war
POW
hero because he
camp.
was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay?
The president's opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden, whose late son Beau was a member of the Army, hitting the president on a number of fronts while speaking in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
The words of a president matter. No matter if they're good, bad, or indifferent, they matter.
So this story turning into one of those who do you believe stories. The former body man for President Trump tweeting tonight he was with the president the entire day 2 years ago and never heard the president say anything like this. But the AP talked to a current senior Defense Department official who confirmed the entire story. The Washington Post speaking with a former senior administration official with President Trump who said the president frequently disparaged the military, veterans, and current soldiers and did hear him call them losers.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.
Yeah, I remember when Donald Trump called John McCain a loser because he was captured in a prisoner of war. I remember him letting his fellow soldiers leave the camp before himself because he didn't want his dad being an admiral influencing his release from the Hanoi Hilton, where he had every bone in his body broken pretty much over a period of 4 years. So yeah, I consider John McCain more of a hero than a loser or a sucker. Also, having been a naval officer, I remember late in Trump's term, they had to cover up the USS McCain when it was visiting Japan, because Donald Trump was visiting Japan also, and I guess the word was he didn't want to see the USS McCain or see anything on a Navy warship that had USS John McCain written on it. So I thought that was kind of sad. So yeah. So anyhow, what do you think? Do you think Trump really called the military suckers or losers, or do you think it's just fake news, CNN type of stuff? Let me know. Thank you in the comment section.